Hello chess lovers, Suren here, and in this video I want to share with you a brilliant chess miniature played by Dyke against a chess player named Kirk. This game was played in 1976 in Hayward, which is a city in California. But before starting our game, first want to sharpen your technical skills. Please take a look at this position and try to find the winning move for white. The task is actually very easy and I will wait for your answer in the comment section. Back to our main board, and now without further ado, let's get started with this fascinating game and see what happened on the board. Dyke opened up with e4 and Kirk responded with e5, knight f3, knight c6, bishop c4. We have the Italian game, knight f6, black is choosing two knights defense, is inviting white to play knight g5, thus attacking the pawn on f7, but white chose the open variation. We have d4. This is a position which, with a transposition of moves, can be also reached when going for Scotch Gambit. He takes d4, white castles kingside. White is also inviting black to win his second central pawn, thus by opening up the e-file is creating a nice attacking chances. d5, bishop takes d5, queen takes d5, and knight c3. There are two nasty pins which make knight c3 possible. Queen d8. Black is moving back his queen on its initial square, but according to modern theory, queen h5 or queen a5 are more popular. But this queen d8 is also a good move, and all in all we have an equal game. Knight takes e4, and already, as there is already a very nasty mating threat, black covered his king by developing his kingside bishop. Bishop e7 is on the board, knight g5. White is playing very aggressively, all the time trying to create attacking chances, and h6 by black, but I have to tell you that there was no need to move the h pawn. Black could even castle kingside. If queen h5, then bishop f5, all the threats are neutralized, but in our game we have h6. Queen h5, white is both pinning this pawn and at the same time is targeting the pawn on f7. Well, so far so good. Black was making good moves, but it was in here that Kirk made a terrible mistake and played g6, which steps into a brutal mating combination. Instead, it was better either to castle kingside or to play queen d5, but in our game we have g6, which is weakening this f6 square too much, and there it goes. Using the fact that the bishop on e7 is pinned, white announces a check. King f8, knight h7 check, rook takes h7. Well, if king g7, then bishop takes h6 or queen takes h6, checkmates black king. That's why in our game we have rook takes h7. And as we have reached the critical position, please pause the video and try to find the winning move for white. Ready? Well, like in my other games, in here as well we have a queen sacrifice, and that move is queen takes h6. I have to tell you that choosing bishop takes h6 won't work because of this rook g7. That's why it's important to go for a queen sacrifice. In this case already rook g7 can be met with queen h8 with a mate to follow. So we have a queen sacrifice on h6 which black accepted, and we have it. Bishop takes h6, checkmate. A very beautiful final combination where in the end white managed to kill the enemy king with the help of his bishop and the knight. Well, thanks for watching, dear chess lovers. I hope that you enjoyed this brilliant game. Feel free to share it with your friends as well. I will see you in my next video. Take care.